Hi everyone, this is a little bit different video than I normally do, but before diving in, please go hit the link and go watch Ironmouse's full video. 100% of the proceeds go to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. So now we can get into it. Vshojo just imploded and I'm trying to break it all down.
I am leaving Vshojo. Unfortunately, I recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been misled by Vshojo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of...
On July 21st, Ironmouse announced her shocking departure from Vshojo, claiming they withheld over $500,000 in charity donations from her subathons.
I once again asked Vshojo to make the donation on my behalf, but unfortunately, still a year later, Vshojo has not paid the charity.
As soon as Ironmouse dropped the video, Reddit was exploding. Mouse is leaving Vshojo. Mouse leaves Vshojo. Why she left Vshojo? Not only she left Vshojo, but is also taking legal action against them. I think everyone is on the same page when we say that we are all disgusted by the Immune Deficiency Foundation's treatment. I don't understand how anybody could do this, let alone a company that was supposed to be there for their employees, essentially. As someone who is disabled, I'm angry and I agree with this. As someone who is also disabled, this is ridiculous and I can't believe it happened. Now, I think I need to back up a little bit because I kind of feel like obviously something else is going on with Vshojo. Vshojo made the decision to part ways with Matara Khan on March 6th, effective May 5th, which I don't know if that's ever happened before, parting ways. Some users think it's dealing with merchandise disputes or maybe even contract disputes. Obviously, we won't ever know, but it seems like there might be some fishy stuff going on, allegedly, of course.
This is most likely the only time I'm going to address these kinds of things. I want to be very clear that I am okay, all right? I want to be very clear. This is not a pity party. I'm sorry that I'm sounding a little bit monotone. It's because I just woke up. Honestly, I'm just nervous because I don't want to say anything that's going to be taken out of context and then maybe considered, bad faith, and then it just adds a little bit of trouble. So, for anybody that is not aware, Vshojo and I have parted ways. So before we begin, when transitions like this happen, both parties have to be in agreement for what is said. And it was very important to me that my message was the way that it is. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I believe that there's always... You can't really hide the truth in things like that. So things are always going to kind of come out, which is why I'm all right with my messaging, saying that Vshojo parted ways with me. I don't feel ashamed for what happened. I don't believe I did anything wrong. It just happens,
As she said, the things will always come out, and it looks like that's exactly what we're seeing. Not only was Matara Khan gone now from Vshojo, it looks like Gigo also left Vshojo.
I am leaving Vshojo. I'm leaving Vshojo. Sorry if this was a surprise, however, there's literally no way for this to not be a surprise, so, I mean, what can you do? This is a choice I made. This is a choice I had been considering for quite some time. This is a choice I had been thinking about a lot. This was not a quick decision or anything like that. This is something that was a lot of thought. And I want to say I announced this Wednesday, 2 days before the actual leaving date. I want to make sure you know this wasn't announced because it was just decided then or anything like that. This is something that was decided a while back, and then this is just our announcement date and our departure date. There were a few people that saw the announcement and were like, oh my god, this is such short notice. You decided and then you're leaving in 2 days. But no, it was a longer process than that, okay?
It really seemed like the eruption was already simmering. Many creators seem likely that they jumped before the blow up, right? Now, I also found out not only now we have Matara and Giga, but Zentreya also left Vshojo on July 11th. This was announced by both Zentreya and Vshojo. She was one of the founding members of the agency, having joined in November 2020.
To let you guys know, I will be leaving Vshojo. I am going to be looking for new opportunities down the road. It has been a tremendous few years. It has been a very tremendous few years on this journey. I had, a lot of memories with this agency. Despite every up and down, I think it was still a fun ride. We all have to get off eventually onto a new ride. For me, this was a personal thing I needed to do. There are things that I personally want to do myself and, it is, as they say, it is a talent agency, and I think in the long run what I want to do isn't some things that they can do exactly, which they've been so helpful with a lot of things as well. But in the end, I want to do new things. I want to explore new options. I think, like throughout all these years I've gotten to really understand what it means to be a VTuber, and I think I finally understood like what my goal is and what I wanted to do. I am not graduating if I am not. I'm literally still gonna be staying here, but I'm going to be exploring new pathways and new opportunities.
Now it seems just as the house was collapsing, Apricot was making her shining return. Yo, I heard the people want their frog back. Fortunately, my schedule aligns once again. Could this have been Vshojo's redemption? Or do you think maybe it was a face-saving distraction? Apricot posted this on Twitter right after Ironmouse's video came out on YouTube. Literally, as I'm making this video, I just keep getting more and more updates, and I'm trying to piece everything together. But even Starlight, nowhere near what Mouse is going through, but for the past year, Vshojo has been habitually late in paying me for commissions, sometimes leaving thousands of dollars of my invoices unpaid for months at a time. I tried to be patient, but knowing they were stealing charity money from Mousy while this was all happening makes me sick to my stomach. This is horrible, and it just keeps getting worse the more and more information that I'm finding out. Henya tweeted, "I will be streaming tomorrow and explaining my situation and my future plans. Thank you guys so much for helping and supporting me. I love you guys so much, Deo." Wow. Well, first Kiro tweeted this, July 22nd, and then we have this. And it says, "I didn't want to say anything until it's finalized, but since people keep making assumptions, no, I am not staying here. I've already submitted a leave contract and had that meeting 11 days ago. The only reason I still have the Vshojo brand logo on here is because they have to remove it themselves. As an associate, you cannot remove it yourself. Same with every other member. In any case, I'm just waiting for the contract to be all fulfilled and done, but I guess I am an indie now. LOL." My goodness. And Project Melody has said, "I feel sick. I need to think." This is... There are no words. How could anybody do this? So now we have Michi removing Vshojo on X. Amalie also removing. Kiro. This is just... It's too insane. Connor said, "Well, Vshojo better get cycling and start raising some money," and I agree. You better.
Care a lot about Mouse, and I just want Mouse to be okay. So in Mouse's statement, Mouse alludes that money is owed to her. Like, in my mind, if you owed money to to Mouse or any talent, it's like, what if Mouse was not in a financially secure position?
Precisely.
And Mouse really needed that money. Like, would you just like not give it? Like, I don't understand. Because at that point we're getting to the point where like you're just actively like risking someone's livelihood, and that really pissed me off. Because like me, if I go broke, okay, I'll start working Uber Eats. I'll figure it out. I'll be all right. But it's like, you know, we all know.
He gets it. He literally
medical
gets
treatment
it.
is not cheap. Like booking out a whole venue and paying for everyone's drinks is a very expensive thing to do, and oftentimes completely like just a flex, you know. So yeah, my lawyer is probably sweating right now. I don't want to open Discord because I don't dare look what he said. But look, what? Look, if I get sued for defamation, oh great, cool. Oh great, they can finally pay the charity now with the money they get from me. Okay, so I think they kind of did the math the wrong way. Okay, point being, you kind of get what I'm getting at, even if my math wasn't correct. I think the point, they illustrate the point that, you know.
Kison also posting this. We need an explanation. Please answer Vshojo. And I agree. We need an explanation. I'm trying to find one right now. Kson has also removed Vshojo from their Twitter bio or X, whatever you want to call it. I also found this. Pia P, I'm not really sure. I'm so sorry that I'm probably butchering these names. I do apologize. Them saying, oh, and then, dude, I'm sorry if you auditioned and got in. Please see if you can get out of the contract. Also, reminder, Vshojo held auditions last year and haven't announced their new talent yet. When they do, please remember not to bully or harass the newbies because they very likely sign their contracts without knowing what would unfold this year, and that's very true to remember. I'm so sorry, this video is all over the place. I apologize, but I'm trying to get everything together, and as I'm literally trying to record it, new things just keep popping up for me. So Michi says, I'm sorry, I legally can't say anything yet right now, but I'm just honestly so tired. Please support Mousy, she's such an amazing person. Please take care of yourselves. You guys matter so much, at least to me, and please do tell the people you love that you love them. I feel so bad for everyone. Zen has said, some of you have questions that I can't legally answer, but please know it wasn't for me to bring to light. But it is fucked up and I am upset, and you have the right as well. I can't disclose info at this time, but know that I am angry with you all. I'm angry as much as you are. I think that even more is going to come out within the next 30 minutes, the next hour, the next couple of days. It's really heartbreaking. Now it looks like JP CEO is talking with K-Sun. He says he knows a little bit more and will be explaining as much as he can right now on her stream. I'm gonna kind of do a rough TLDR. The summarization, Kson is owed a significant Ferrari amount of money and has completely lost trust and will be indie permanently. JP CEO says JP Branch was basically middleman to work with the talent's money. It was basically exclusively handled by us. They were given money and told what to do with it. Staff was getting paid less than 50% of what they were supposed to, and were not being told talent wasn't being paid. JP's main goal was to get more talent and to make more money. Take with a grain of salt, because, you know, who knows. My assumption was that Vshojo wasn't making enough money to cover overhead and was stealing from talents to try and cover overhead and hope they would have a big surge to pay everyone back later. But again, this is all a legend. I really have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. So there's that. Now we also have this from Apricot, thinking about the time someone at Vshojo copyright struck a video under my name without my knowledge, and I had to take the hit for it. What? It was a mistake, but I never got to say anything publicly, and I still don't know who it was. I'll find out. This is just, it's so much. I truly have no words. That's why I'm literally just reading what is going on as I try for it to make sense in my brain, but nothing is making sense right now. Now Michi is live right now, so I was able to see this.
To sort that, but I'm not sure if Vshojo will be announcing this publicly due to everything that's been going on, but yeah, officially now, I will continue as just me. Yay. So, serious topic. I'll be referring to my notes. The reason behind this, as some of you may know, I can't get into too much specific.
Again, not able to get into too specific of details for obvious reasons because there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and I suspect clearly it's been going on for a while that nobody knew. Honestly, I'm disgusted. This isn't just about drama. This is about a woman who raised $500,000 for people who needed it to survive, people like her, and that money still hasn't been delivered. Vshojo had one job, and now their silence is louder than any apology they could give. It's not just Ironmouse, Matara, Keisun, Zen. The list goes on. When creators start bailing and calling out silence, you know something is rotten. If you're still watching, I want you to stay aware, look into who you support, and ask where your money is really going. And above all, please support creators who speak up, even when it's risky. I'm gonna keep digging into this, and if more comes out, I'm gonna try and update it. And if even more exists, you'll hear it here. So please don't forget to support Mouse's video. Please don't forget to support all of these Vshojo creators. And I really just don't even know what else to say. If I get any money from this video, I will also be donating every bit of it. Thank you guys for watching, and I know you'll update me in the comments if I forgot a lot or if I didn't even see it, if I didn't mention it. I apologize. As always, this is all a legend. I'm not qualified to talk about legal things because I am just like you and I have no idea. Actually, you probably have more of an idea than I do. But thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Turn on the notification, and please again, go give Ironmouse's video a view. She's donating all of the proceeds to the Immune Deficiency Foundation, and that money still needs to get where it belongs. Vshojo, if you're watching this, explain yourselves because we're not looking away. Thanks for hanging out.